Welcome. In this video, I will be going over how to get started with marketing automation in Growmatik. What is Growmatik? Growmatik is a unified marketing automation platform that helps you build smarter marketing campaigns with industry-leading targeting and highly relevant marketing content. Let's have a closer look in the automation page and get our hands dirty creating marketing automations for actual use cases. Just before we begin, remember, all of the automations we will build next and many more are available in pre-made automation recipes that you can quickly use without spending time to build them from scratch. How to create your first marketing automations in Growmatik. The rules section in the automation page is used to create one-off or recurring automation campaigns. You can define the target using two factors. Trigger events are used to target users' real-time behavior or conditions. For example, visiting a specific page or product, submitting a form, abandoning a cart, opening or clicking on an email, and more. Trigger audience, on the other hand, is used to target historical records such as shopping history, visit dates, viewed pages and products, visit locations, opened and clicked email campaigns, and more across the lifetime of your users. Once your target audience is set, you can choose to serve them with a variety of marketing actions, such as sending email, display pop-ups, personalizing web pages, and more. Let's say we want to display a sign-up pop-up to everyone who's about to exit the page, turning them into a lead before they leave your website. In this example, I would choose none as the trigger event and everyone as the trigger audience, which means I don't want to limit the automation to a specific audience. By choosing Show Pop-up as action, I see the list of details to customize and control my pop-up, starting with the content of my pop-up. I can choose to design my pop-up from scratch or start with one of pre-made templates. Let's choose this. In Growmatik's Pop-up Builder, I can visually create and customize the design and content of my pop-up. I can add elements such as image, text, icons, buttons, and dynamic elements such as coupons, blogs, and products. I also want to play with the visuals such as fonts, colors, alignment, paddings, and more. I can also preview my pop-up on mobile too. Okay, I just defined my pop-up content. Now what's left is to set my pop-up display criteria as on-page exit. That's it, my exit intent pop-up is ready to go. Next, let's personalize a landing page based on geolocation for the traffic coming from a specific website to give a better impression and drive higher engagement. Simply choose Traffic Source as the trigger event and set it to the domain you want. Leave the trigger audience as everyone and set the action as Personalize Page. Choose the landing page you have in mind and click on the Personalize Page button. I can now freely modify the content of my landing page for my target in a fully visual workspace and without any coding required. For example, I'm removing the default top header here and replace it with "Have you checked our last job listing in?" and put a dynamic keyword of city at the end. Let's play with the appearance of our heading a bit. I'm going to preview the personalization using the preview option and save my personalization. And that's it. Now every visitor from that specific website will see this opening instead of a default one. Now let's create an automation to better nurture and retain our existing customers. For example, sending a cross-sell email after every order above $100. I simply set Order Placed as a trigger event and placed order in the last order has at least $100 as my trigger audience. Now set Send Email as my action. Add a personalized subject by choosing from many dynamic keywords. Choose Cross-Sell Recommendation from the list of pre-made templates. And tweak the content as I like. As you can see, the dynamic keywords such as first name and last purchased items are included in the template as well. The product element is also set to show cross-sell items linked to the last order. However, dynamic elements such as product and blog list offer a vast array of filters to personalize the content for your target audience. I'm going to customize the appearance a bit. Add a spacer here, preview my email on mobile, and save my email. Just one more step left. Schedule my email to be sent immediately after an order is placed within working hours during weekdays. And save and activate the rule. That's it! From now on every new order above $100 will automatically trigger an email with personalized cross-sell suggestions. Let's create an automation to recover abandoned carts. Waiting for one day and sending a second follow-up email to those who still haven't finished the purchase, along with an exclusive coupon to increase the engagement rate. In the sidebar in Automation page, go to Workflows, add New Automation, start from scratch. Just like automation rules, workflows also start with a trigger. Click on Choose an Event, Abandoned Cart, with duration of 24 hours. Leave the audience as everyone. Define an action step of sending email. Choose a cart, follow-up template and modify as you wish. Add a delay step of 24 hours. Add a decision step with criteria of has an abandoned cart, is with duration of 48 hours, and email send activity. Receive this email, choose the first follow-up email from the menu, and save. Here is where it gets interesting. If a criteria we defined in the decision step does not apply, it means the cart abandoner has finished their purchase, and that's the end of the workflow. If criteria applies to the recipient, it means they have not finished their purchase, and we send another follow-up email. So, under Yes branch, we add an action step of sending email, but this time with a discount coupon to increase engagement. We can add as many more steps and decision makings to make our workflow smarter and more flexible as we want. How to measure the performance of our marketing automations. Once your automation starts operating, you can see the analytics and performance of automation in its analytics section. Performance metrics change based on the action of the automation. For example, signups and revenue generated for pop-up and impressions, and revenue generated for web page personalizations. Additionally, using the analytics page in the sidebar, you can get a bird's-eye view of your marketing performance and see the general analytics for website, sales, customers, emails, and more with the time frame of your choice. Thank you for watching this video.